important to stay connected where we came from. It just molded us to who we are. We are East North Carolina. You know, we call it home. They call us their band. Find your people through your music, and our fans they're what drive us. They're what put us here in this place and keep us going.
We go to North Carolina, we see the same faces in the crowd that we saw 15 years ago.
And that's just like family. It's a Parmalee family.
When we were living in Greenfield, we would all go to Parmalee to practice. No TV, no influence, no phone service. It was just, you were in Parmalee, and that was it. This is Memory Lane, Studio B. Yep, This is how high it used to be. Just tall enough to fit a car in there. And we had these 3 blocks, raise the roof, so we could actually get in there and practice a little bit. Baby, stay. We went over names. What's the new band gonna be? We just said, well, what about the name of the town, Parmalee?
I think we owe it to that town, Parmalee, too. We named the band Parmalee because we raised so much hell out there for several years.
Back in the day, we were small town stars.
Came up the old school way. We battle following, playing clubs, and putting out flyers.
We did everything. We did every show we could do. If somebody said, you should be here, we were there.
We hit the pavement from day one.
We even rented one of those signs in our front yard with a big flashing arrow. It said Parmalee Friday night at the pub. And my dad would pull it around in his blue Ford pickup truck. Flashing in the day.
All we ever really cared about was just making good music and moving people. We just took every opportunity that came to us and hoped that eventually it would lead us to where we needed to be.
We wrote a couple songs that started getting attention. We started to get fans that wanted to hear our music. I knew when I heard Carolina, I was like, man, we got something, man. So we packed up the RV and rolled out to Nashville and set the studio up inside the RV. and we lived there for like a month. I think I had 2 co-writes. One of those was with David Fanning from New Voice Entertainment.
They're like, we need to write something about our life. And so we came up with the title, Must Have a Good Time.
From day one, we knew we had a comedic sense that we all share. We like to have a good time, of course.
When we're together, it's just, it's wild.
It's like the game Uno. There's 4 wild cards.
It's a true life story, and I didn't realize how true Must Have a Good Time is until I went and visited them, in North Carolina, and oh my goodness. It's real.
That spawned the production deal, that spawned the record deal. I mean, that one afternoon we wrote that song pretty much got us to be.
We had found what we'd been looking for in Nashville. We knew that all this felt right. So we booked this first week of some bigger shows at some of the cool country venues here in North Carolina to make some money to get back out to Nashville. We were doing like 6 nights in a row. We're excited, take off the first day, and everything just went horribly wrong.
That night, Scott got a second chance at life. We were victims of an attempted robbery in our RV outside that club that night. Gunfight in the RV. Scott was shot 3 times. Had a 5% chance of living.
This is clearly still a very serious situation, though family and other people connected to the band say Scott Thomas is showing progress. In fact, they say he's doing better than expected after undergoing 2 life-saving operations.
More wishes are coming into the Regal Band's fan pages on MySpace and Facebook, as well as our Facebook page.
Thanks to our fans, family, and friends, really pulled us through this thing. They raised enough money to keep us surviving for 4 months.
That needed people.